Hey everybody, it's Brooke with The Buttered Home and welcome to My Messy Kitchen. Today we have a delicious and easy no-bake candy for you. Today we're going to be showing you how to make our delicious, chocolate and pecan billionaires. You will not want to miss this one. Stay tuned. Okay, so what I've done ahead of time is I have two rather large sheet pans lined with parchment paper, and I just stack them up because we make almost like an assembly line. And then over here I have 2 cups or roughly 14 to 16 ounces of caramels. Now you can buy the kind that are wrapped, but they also make these caramel nibs that are just great. They are just great. So in a pretty big boiler, I'm going to add about 3 to 4 tablespoons of water to those caramels, and then we're going to just cook those over low heat until they start to melt, which when they're in the little nibs like this, it just really does not take long, and that water just kind of helps to keep things loose. But it is caramel, so you do want to make sure that you kind of keep it moving, because it will start to melt pretty quickly. And if it doesn't melt quick enough, you can do this over low to medium heat, but I wouldn't do it over high heat. So they're starting to loosen up. I'm getting some resistance on my spoon, and I can see that that water is starting to turn kind of milky, and we just want to melt this until it's all nice and melted, cohesive, and smooth. Okay, so now it's melted and nice and smooth and pourable. So just to make things easier, I have a large bowl here, and we're going to add all of these ingredients in here together at once. So I have about 1.5 cups of chopped pecans that are going in. And then I have 1 cup of rice cereal also going in. I'm just going to give those a little mix. And then we put the caramel in on top of that. You want to do this while it's nice and loose and before it begins to set up. And I'm going to get my spatula for this because I want all that good caramel. Plus it makes the pan easier to clean up if we get it all. And then we just want to kind of fold that in to the nuts and the cereal. Almost looks like peanut butter. All right, now I'm using a pretty large scoop, but you don't have to use an ice cream scoop. You can use a spoon. I just like making mine kind of big and drop them on our prepared sheet pan. But if your house is cool, they'll set up pretty quickly, so you want to move kind of fast. All right, so we got that pan done. And you can make them round, you can make them sort of flat, and you can also make them smaller than I'm making them. We just like a great big old hunk of it, and I'm moving some of that around. Now I'm just going to pop these in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes while we mix up the chocolate. Now to a microwave safe medium sized bowl, I have about 3 cups of semi-sweet chocolate chips. You can use dark, you can use milk chocolate, whatever you have on hand. And then we're going to put in about 2 teaspoons of shortening. You can also use coconut oil here if you don't have any shortening, and that works really just as good. Now I'm going to pop this in the microwave for a minute. Stir it and then do it in 15 to 30 second bursts until all the chocolate is nice and melted and we've mixed up that shortening with it. And then we'll come back and show you how to finish them off. Stay with us. Okay, we're back. So I melted my chocolate in the microwave. It took me about a minute and a half. I did it for 1 minute, then stirred it real good, and then did it for 2 15-second bursts, and it's perfect. So there are a couple of different ways you can do this. If you like getting your hands dirty, you can actually take them and dip them completely in the chocolate, and then just use your fork to kind of move them around and then drain some of that excess chocolate off. Or you can take the chocolate and drizzle it over the top. Or you can just spoon the chocolate completely over the top, picking up any excess, and leave the bottom alone. So there's no wrong way to do it. I mean, there's just not. I personally like them drizzled like this because you get not so much chocolate. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no such thing as too much chocolate. But I really like caramel and the flavors of caramel and chocolate. So a lot of times, to me, these are much better to just have it drizzled over like that so that you kind of get the best of both worlds. Now, I'm going to pop these in the refrigerator until they're nice and set up and that chocolate has solidified. You especially want to do this for at least 30 minutes if you drop and roll the chocolate. I mean, the billionaires into the chocolate, you really want to let them set for as long as you can. I have some, my other pan is already done, so we're going to give them a taste. So just like with the others, I kind of did a mix of things. And like I said, I really am a fan of the ones that just have the drizzle on them. They're really nice. But to be fair, we're going to taste one of the ones that has just a gob of chocolate on it. just for testing purposes. I have chocolate all over me because I didn't allow it to set just good enough. And you know, and that happens, but oh my goodness. This is like a boxed confection. You got chocolate, you got caramel, you got the crunch texture of the Rice Krispies cereal, and also that wow and crunch factor of the chopped pecans. It's absolutely delicious. We hope that you'll try this recipe and love it as much as we do. Like all of our recipes, this can be found over at thebutteredhome.com. We would really love it if you would give us a visit over there. We work real hard on our website to bring recipes free to you like these. Also, if you want all of our videos in one convenient place, head over to YouTube, search for The Buttered Home, and when you find us, hit that subscribe button and ding the bell so that you can be notified when we drop new videos like this one. Also, make sure you're following us on all of our social channels. We have a really good time and we want you with us wherever we decide to pop in. I'm going to let these continue to set up and then I'm going to take some photographs. So, y'all be sure and head over to the website and check this and so many recipes out, more than just these. From all of us here at The Buttered Home to your home, we sure love y'all. Bye.